you'll find against a good fighter that positions of outright control are not so easy to get, okay? It's nice to train that and to work drilling and sort of as a light sparring before or even after your normal sparring. It's useful, but again, you can fall into that way of thinking that, okay, I'm just here and I suddenly get him here. And it turns out that people don't just let you do that, okay? You start here, like say he jabs, and I get a jab, I get his head, and then he tries to grab my head, and if I get a bicep here, then I can block that, and I can work some control and some knee. If I go here though, before I get my elbows in, he snakes one arm in. Yeah. And now from here, I'm blocking that bicep, but now we have same side hands both on the head, and I'm fighting to keep this arm out so I can throw knees. If my head is, I'm taller too, but if my head is above his and I can pull him forward out of position, I can throw some quick knees, and I'm not so concerned about what he'll throw back. But if we're here like this, we end up here because he had me, and what I did is I'm blocking knees, here, and I push and I get this through. Now I have to settle for this because he won't let me get this other one through. I can't. So I'm here. And then he settles for that too. Because he keeps, let's say he keeps my head, all I have to do is get my head on this side of his head and use my elbow, and I can push that off. I can just kind of shove it off, and now he can't reach my head. He has to settle for the arm. If at this point I can dominate with the clinch, that's fine. But if I can get him to extend his arm a bit, then I can pop it and come under. Especially if I'm in close like this. If my forehead is right near his shoulder, then I can pop it. And then I join my hands, and now this is a position of reasonable dominance because I'm off to his side. He's in front of me still, but I'm not in front of him. And I'm palm to palm, I'm squeezing this way as well as this way. So he can't turn. Try to turn. Yeah, he can't turn and face me. I can throw knees this way, I can throw knees this way, and it's very hard for him to get out once you get behind that shoulder. And I can continue from here, throwing knees. I can work my way behind further to where I have a back bear hug. I can trap his arm and take him down. I can hit him from this side while I'm holding this arm. I can continue the attack. Trip him, lift him, take him down, and continue on the ground. So the last thing I'll say about that is to see your plumb position and then your head control and bicep, forearm. See that as a lead-in to wrestling tie-ups and takedowns as well. And then you can actually face a person who's equally good or even better at, clinch work in the Muay Thai context, of throwing knees, elbows and such. And you can lead it into takedowns or just bear hugs and other positions of control that are not mutual. He can't do the same things back to you that you can do to him. You gain an advantage, and also you can gain a good position on the ground.